lock it in. Yeah, it's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Lock it in. Yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome in to the JLS. I am nephew, he is I, and I am him, and you're tuning into the Joe Lockett Show on the LIM network. You see the brand, you see the merch, you feel me? You see the swag, LIM. All right, stay locked into Lock It In Media. And with that being said, make sure if you are staying locked into Lock It In Media, that you do some housekeeping. All right, we like to clean the house over here. So in cleaning the house, this is how you can make sure your house ain't musty, ain't dirty. You can go ahead and go ahead and make sure you subscribe, you follow, and you comment. All right, that way we know you ain't a nasty person and you like it clean. All right, that's the housekeeping. Just like chores on the list, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow, and you comment. All right, don't get on here and not comment, because there's a lot of y'all shadow lookers. Okay, it's a lot of y'all folks don't like to be seen, but be seeing everything. Now I need to see you. Okay, so stay locked in like that. That's how you do the house cleaning around her. Now, with that being said, we got a lot of stuff to get into. Family in the show. What's good? What's good?
What's going on, nephew?
Here.
Man, that show we did today was good, man. I think a lot of people liked the show we did this morning. We get a lot of reaction from it.
Oh no, I get why we get a lot of reactions.
Really?
You was on some shit.
What?
Me? You.
What was I on?
You sound wild. You sound wild, bro.
What did that sound wild about? I was telling the truth.
I feel you. Live your truth. That's my Uncle Truth, y'all.
What the hell are you talking about? I got rave reviews of what I said today.
That's my Uncle Truth.
So you disagree with what I said?
A little bit. Not all of it, but just a little bit.
Okay.
But
we could talk about that on the show
word?
today.
I mean, yeah, okay.
I don't know what you disagree with, and why would you disagree?
I mean, we can revisit it. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
But no. Coffee and conversations be turning up.
Man, coffee conversations, them conversations I'm having with people, bro. And here's the crazy part. We're getting people to come in and have coffee and watch the show with us now. Think about that. Bruh, we've been trying for a minute to get people to come out, man, but I think we found a niche on how to get people to come down and actually have coffee with us. Because today we had a couple of people come in, they just came in just to watch the show. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, shout out to them. Had an old friend of the show.
Yeah, showed up today, man. So shout out to everybody, man. And thanks to everybody for the support of the show. We got another guest. Every week I will have a guest. And that's not the easiest thing in the world, but we're having guests each and every week. And the conversations are really, 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 as the person we had on the show today, dope. You know what I mean? So if y'all got time, check on if y'all watching our show on any of our channels right now, the show that's up above this one right here, check that show out. That's the show that we had we did earlier this morning. That's the LIM network, baby. We got some more shows coming too. Y'all gonna be coming to this channel, and then y'all gonna be seeing different shows at different times of the day. So hold tight. We working on them. We just had to perfect the ones that we had first and figure out how to schedule them and get them all done. But it's all good. Hey man, hey Miss Anderson, hey Dolby. Y'all know on Fridays we only do TikTok Friday. So if you're on any of our other channels, make sure you follow us on TikTok, because we only go live on TikTok on Fridays. Then we bring you in as the guest, and we have a panel on the show, on the Joe Lockett Show on the platform, which is called TikTok Fridays. What's up, Queen?
Yeah. See, hear that Facebook, hear that Instagram. Make sure YouTube. If you want to be a part, YouTube, Spotify. If you want to be a part of the show every Friday on TikTok exclusively.
Hey, Pebbles.
Tune in. You could be a part of the show. You could be a guest, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
And it gets wild on Fridays, really does, because people are talking about what they want to talk about, not what we prescribe for them to talk about. What's up, Mom? Inner strength. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
I know Denise may be coming to the show a little bit later, but let's get into the show.
With that being said, got to give them the itinerary. All right,
Okay.
the itinerary to the BS. We got some folks clapping back still.
About what?
Clapping back.
Clapping back at what?
Clapping back. Just clapping back. Got to make sure the record gets straight. Got to clap back.
Okay.
All right. Got some personal opinions that's been getting shared. I'm saying I'm not trying to spill it out yet.
Okay.
Yeah. You're giving the itinerary. But yeah, folks giving out their personal opinions. Got to get some congratulations out because folks made history.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to touch that political one though that we was talking about before the show.
I ain't gonna stay alone.
Oh, okay.
We can touch it.
Then we might touch it. I ain't got the picture for it, but we can go ahead and touch it.
No, we ain't gonna touch it. We get the picture. If we can get the picture, you
ain't got the it ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
Yeah, touch on it tomorrow.
Touch on it tomorrow. Then. We gotta get that picture. We gotta get the picture.
But yeah. We got a few stuff to get into. So let me go.
I think people get tired of talking about politics too, though.
No, they do.
I go too deep with it. So.
You go mad hard. I'm not gonna pause. I'm not gonna lie to you. You be having your moments. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna just let you cook, but we're gonna reel this in.
I can't, man. Again, being a political radio talk show host, I get long-winded. So.
It's a muscle you be flexing.
I do, but I don't want to flex today.
All right. Now let me get our stuff pulled in for the itinerary.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Facebook? What's going on, Ferry? What's going on, Leticia? How you doing? Say,
yeah.
Hola.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get into it then.
Muy bien. Hola, ¿cómo está?
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
Miss Denise is in, but I'm waiting on her to let her know when she's ready.
Okay.
But first things first, gotta get some congratulations out. All righty, family of the show. Shout out to Trent Richardson. He was up there at Clemson.
What the hell are you doing in Clemson?
Teaching folks and coaches and players about player safety.
Okay.
I wanted to do this one as part of the news. I posted it on my story a little bit before the show.
Okay.
Yeah. This was cool. This is really, really dope. I guess he's partnered with someone else, and they're teaching up on player safety. Who better than a player of his caliber?
Yeah.
I just liked it to put it in the news. It's family, but we're gonna bring out family. You feel me?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, we gotta get him back on the show again one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days.
He's so busy.
Mr. Big Timer. All righty. Now, next up, and congratulations. Getting to the little bit of sports. Gonna divert into the sports, so you know what that means. We gotta talk about sports. Let's do it. See, my stuff be lacking.
Why your stuff be like?
Shout out to the great Kevin Durant. He finally hits that milestone. Only 8 players have ever done. Shout out to him for hitting 30K last night against Memphis. They lost in that effort. I had to go back. Don't quote me on it, but he hit 30K last night, only becoming the 8th player to do that. So shout outs to him on that. That's really, really dope. If you think about all of the players throughout history, of course, 2 of them that definitely hit the 30,000 mark. Well, probably 3. I know Kobe did. I know Jordan did, and I know, of course, LeBron did. He's the leading scorer. So shout out to Kevin Durant becoming a part of that type of team and breaking a milestone. That's pretty dope.
How is his legacy gonna be?
Kevin Durant?
Point? Yeah, it's because he's a damn good player, but he ain't that player.
Define that player.
His record says. I mean, everything says at this point.
His record says he a 2-time champ and Finals MVP now, and MVP
on one team.
He gonna go down as
he gonna come as a good player. We go down as the
top 50 player of all time.
He'll be a top 50. He'll definitely be a top 50.
And it's debated. He might be in that top 25. Name 25 other folks. That MVP put you in some different conversations. Because when Jokic go away, we're gonna be talking about him the same way. If Jokic ended now, he's probably going down as the greatest big man. He got the case.
No,
he does.
The greatest?
He does. He got that case.
One of them, yeah. But the greatest, he ain't won enough.
No, I'm saying I'm not calling him my greatest big man. He has that case to be called the greatest big man.
No,
Joe.
No, you.
No,
the greatest, bro.
Out of all players, there's only a few that won multiple MVP. Let alone unanimous 2 years.
Who you putting them up against?
As far as big man, if we're going by record and stats, you can put him against the greats. You can put him with Olajuwon, even though Olajuwon is mine. You can put him up against a Shaq, even though people would say Shaq would be over. Shaq, I think, for right now, score enough points, way more points than him. But given his trajectory, give him about 2 years, and he met him.
Shaq said this. He don't want to be the greatest.
He want to be the most dominant. Dominant.
He got his own.
Yeah, but Shaq be on some BS. He can still be called the greatest big man.
Tell this man what he be on.
I don't care what he say. He can still be on some BS though. He has a case to be the greatest big man ever. I don't care nothing about him trying to be modest when he chooses to. Stop it. Yeah, he can be called the most dominant big man as much as he want.
That's all of
his credit.
This boy be tripping.
But dude, get on, Shaq. Ain't nobody listening to you about that.
Yeah, we are.
Hell no. Because he got the case to be the best. He trying to be modest, like he don't got the case even over Olajuwon. And I call Olajuwon the greatest big man that ever touched the ball. But then again, like I said, buddy got the case. So that's what I'm saying.
He got some stats.
At his position, he's done something that most big men have never done. Okay. And even Kevin Durant, to get back on him, he has done things that folks haven't done, especially at his position.
Yeah.
So I'm giving him that credence on that. But if you're talking about to go-to guy, it depends on you.
Because he about to get traded again, I think.
They was trying to.
I think he's going.
KD is a haul. You need to give somebody back a whole bunch for that.
I think he's going over the summer though.
I do too.
I think he out here, bro.
He should leave. Now to pivot a little bit. I don't know what Buddy was on. I do not know what Buddy was on.
Who that?
We gotta talk about a little bit of the Cowboys, man.
Why are they part of the conversation? Their season been over. Hey, they got a new coach. We might talk about politics.
First things first.
Irrelevant.
First things first. Hold on, the Queen is came in. You gotta acknowledge the Queen. Hey, Miss Denise, how are you?
Hey, my baby, how are you?
I am
Boy,
good.
I'm glad I didn't say it because I was about to say something, but hey,
stop
Queen.
it.
Hey, Queen.
What the hell you was finna say? What the hell you finna say, Joe?
This wine sure tastes good. Hey, baby.
Oh my goodness! Of course, it's Joe.
I didn't call to give no issues with you, Joe. Like
you don't have to. We always gonna have issues, baby. That's what we do.
That's crazy.
I'll be in my grave talking shit to Denise. What the hell y'all talking about? I'll be sending text messages. Hold on,
you got other things to think about,
bro. I'll be from the grave. I already got to set up some people texting her just to fuck with her.
That's crazy.
I'll be like, why did you wear that dress? You know, I be sitting there, you be coming from my phone, right? Why did you wear that dress?
That's spooky.
Well, hey, somebody said to me, why are you sitting right there? Why are you not up front? Why did you, Denise? Why did you lie to? You finna make me get up out of this casket and ruin my own day. You know what I'm saying? I be fucking with her the whole time.
You got other issues to
mad other issues.
Hey, I be telling
pre-set up.
Hey,
stuff for when you gone.
I be telling you know it's dark down here, but it ain't that bad.
Wow, no, I don't like the jokes. Stop it.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
hey, you know, hey, nephew, I be telling. I ain't went. Hey, nephew, I ain't went nowhere yet. Am I in trouble? I'm in purgatory. What's up? How you doing?
I sell real estate everywhere. So hey, let me know. I won't be down there long to help you, but I can do what I can before I get the hell up out of there.
I was like, can you tell Jeremy give me a send me a cup of coffee while I wait?
I think
Like, I know
I,
some
I, I,
folks.
I do think that the heat will be hot enough. You won't need no coffee unless you're trying to get iced
Man,
coffee.
there ain't gonna be no heat where I'm going. What you talking about?
Okay. I thought you said when I'm down there. So I
Yeah,
just thought you knew you
when
were
I'm laying
going.
in the casket. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see my body. I'm not
Oh.
predatory. I'm chilling.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
I
doing
said
Okay.
I
good.
wanted to leave it alone, but y'all deep diving. Like, golly, let's get back to football.
Okay.
I was
Well,
gonna
wait,
say,
wait.
don't talk about that handsome man that's up on that screen. Go ahead.
You said the handsome man? Oh,
He's handsome as hell.
She's talking about Dak, but
she
she
like
can't
Dak.
say.
She likes some Dak.
I guess she do. She like
Hell
losing.
yeah.
Yeah. She like losers.
Hey. And just to think, I actually like you for a split second. So
Hey, she like losers, bro.
Oh my goodness.
But
Oh,
I
she
guess because
said I actually liked you for a split second. That's crazy.
hey,
yeah, that was like
here's
how
the
many
thing.
years ago, but he fell in that.
She like who, me?
Mhm.
Oh, she actually she used to like me, but she loved me now. So I take this one.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love you because
Exactly. You know,
what a
she
goodness.
liked me before, but that bullshit that wasn't gonna work anyway. But the love she got from me now,
Yeah.
I take that all day, baby.
Oh my
I
god.
take that over
It's
that
gotta
light.
be here forever.
Yeah. The love she got from me now, dog. She would have never loved like that back in the day.
Hell
Nah.
no.
Now,
Hell no, man. What?
now, as far as because I don't want to be stuck on the news this long. As far as Dak Prescott, he went and
Hands
he made
down.
some comments about the Eagles, the Super Bowl champs. I'm gonna let him get into it.
Why do we care? But go ahead.
He can talk
Uh-oh.
all day.
He can talk all day. That's crazy.
For the most part, when we played them, I don't want to say check the record when they're the guys holding the trophy right now. I say credit to them. They've earned it and they deserved it by all means. But, yeah, very close, especially even watch the NFC game, the NFC Championship. And those two teams that we battle against each and every year a couple of times. And as I said, feel confident about we've gotten the better part each and every time. To see it in such a dominating fashion, credit to them. It's our turn and it's on us.
He started off by saying, I feel like we had their number.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't know what game he referring to. But I for the Cowboy fans out there that might still be living in denial, you talking about the
Hey,
two
Sheila.
folks that went to your division's championship
Hey,
that you ain't been to in about almost 10 years.
Okay. But,
So-
but hold on. Let's get Dak the benefit of the doubt. He got the Chiefs number and he got the Eagles number, but you ain't got everybody else number because you're sitting at home every year.
No, he got the numbers to the players. He ain't got their
No,
numbers.
but I'm saying, but even he said it was close. He said it was close. But even if you're close, bro, close don't matter. That's why you about to get fired from your job now because you always saying we close. You got to get over the hump, bro.
It's not looking good, and he the highest paid quarterback. in
Bruh,
the
and
league
everybody
right
was
now.
fighting for him to go get this thing because
Is
they said
he?
he was the man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
He's the highest paid quarterback in the league.
And I'm not gonna say he trash, but he can't get the team to the over because he's not a bad quarterback, but he cannot do what need to be done.
I'm not mad at folks kind of questioning him because the dude that has his skill set and just a little bit younger just won the Super Bowl after getting there 2 times
But you
that you didn't get
Yeah,
to.
that's
But what you would tell me, okay, a couple things, right? Their coach and the team he got
That-
around him.
That's right.
Okay, Dak they can't keep a goddamn coach, right?
No, they can't.
So Dak has been going back and forth on that. I got to give him that, right? And Dak haven't had a line or a team since the first time when he didn't have a contract. When he had that contract, when he didn't have a contract and he was balling the fuck out to get that contract, he had
But
an O line.
they had more of a team then. You're right.
Yes,
They
he
did
had the
have
O
more of a
line and
team.
all that. Ever since then, they have decimated that damn team. The coaches has changed. Dak has been there, but it's hard to acclimate. I'm not taking up for him because I think he still should have got
That's a
the
good
job
point,
done.
though.
But he has not been able to acclimate with a damn team because I think besides CD Lamb that was on his team, pretty much that's it.
He had Amari Cooper.
Yeah, Amari Cooper, but still, Amari Cooper need things around him to be able to divert. He ain't Deion Sanders. He ain't got separation.
And
You know-
Deion also play on the other side.
But what I'm saying is, he ain't that guy that's gonna go out there and
No, he's not.
separate and make you and be a Kelsey, a Travis Kelsey.
Because he's older now.
You,
No,
but you see
he-
what I'm
he
saying?
ain't
So
got it.
that he haven't had those guys that's been explosive. Like when I'm gonna be honest with you, Eagles wouldn't have won if they didn't get Saquon Barkley. I'm just gonna say that honestly. That was a weapon. Jalen did great. He had a great team and great people around him. But the sauce was you had 2 people running and you had people on the wings that could catch the damn football, right? Saquon Barkley, you couldn't leave him by himself.
I'm not mad at you saying that, so I ain't gonna go back and forth. Saquon did take them over the freaking edge.
That's what put them
But
over.
they
everything.
also, when they was done, almost played these boys to a stalemate. So
But that's what I'm saying. But now when they blew lights out, it was
yeah.
It wasn't even because of the addition of what they had. They didn't lose a step.
They just added more.
They added this more step to the guy, so that made them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They were ready for that. So again, I'm not mad, and I love that they won. I'm happy for them. But Dak ain't never had that.
Well, this why I'll go with that. They have had weapons over there with the Cowboys. Zeke in his prime was the top running back. And they had him in his prime until they let him go.
Mm-hmm.
As far as with coaches, outside of them just not letting McCarthy go, he's been there as long as the Eagles coach has been there. And the Eagles coach has been there and took his team to the championship way more sooner than old buddy did, because they was hired around the same time.
But when they had Dak and Zeke and the coach, they didn't have a throwing game. They didn't have a lot of people to throw to. They had the O-line. They were decent. They were decent. They were decent, but they didn't have a lot of people at the time, bro. They ain't have nobody that was going to, like I said, pull away where Dak could run.
They had another dude because he was a good.
Yeah, I remember they
star receiver outside of this.
They've never had a full package squad. They've had pieces of a squad that they was able to do certain things with and win a certain number of games. But when it came down, because by the time at the end of the year, everybody hurt. And what happens at the end of every year with the Dallas Cowboys, right? Either Dak was hurt or Zeke was hurt.
Or somebody else.
You know what I'm saying? And so by the time the end of the year got there, right? They had no backups. They had nothing else. Not taking up for Zeke. But Dak. But at the end of the day, he has never been fully loaded when he was in his prime.
And let me keep it on it. The Eagles just got a better owner, bro. I'm sorry. He just got a better owner. But he does his due diligence.
And they took advantage of it, of what they had, and they went for it, and they won.
Now, to pivot to the other side of the team that is the champions, one of the players from the team, he got me feeling away. I'm gonna read what he said though. So activating bootleg glasses. Now from here, buddy on the Eagles that goes by the name of AJ Brown.
Thank you guys.
He took to social media to let his feelings be known. He said, after a few days, I've had time to reflect on being a champion. I tried to feel how everyone made it seem to be a champion, and unfortunately, it was short-lived. 2 days to be exact. I've never been a champion at the highest level before, but I thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It wasn't. My thrill for the game comes when I dominate. It's a hunt. That does it for me. It's when the DB drops his head and surrenders because he can't F with me. The intense battles, early mornings, late nights, sacrifices. I love putting smiles on people's faces. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't what I thought it would be. It's the journey that I've loved the most. And he said, back to work.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at it. This is where I kind of, and maybe folks like Antonio Brown got me jaded to wide receivers. Because too many times I see them be devious, or not devious, but you know what I mean? They'll complain about something.
You think because he ain't he's not getting the hype, that's what he's saying that? Because he wasn't the man of the hour during the Super Bowl?
I don't know. Because when I saw even in the middle of the Super Bowl, there was a specific play that was designed for him. And Jalen Hurts, he got blitz and he overthrew him. His way back to the bench, you yelling and fussing at your coach on TV about you not getting the ball is what I'm assuming. I could easily be wrong. I ain't trying to act like I know the call. Right. I do know when a play is designed for a player, though.
Right.
And that play was designed for him. It didn't work out. And the first thing I see is that you fast to take off your helmet and fuss at the coach in the midst of him changing over hands so the special teams can come out. Your coach still in battle mode, But your first reaction was that something didn't go right, and you went and complained. Diva. Then you go back to folks like a Tyreek Hill. I love Tyreek. That crap looked terrible. After you lose a game, your first thing is to say, I want to be traded. Your first thing is to say, bump the team. They go back to a Brown. I loved Brown when he was playing, but when he opened his mouth, he sounded ignorant and he didn't care about his teammates. And too many times, I can go to multiple other players, even over there with Pittsburgh right now. They still dealing with that situation with another player. The jaded part is from how I seen them do, folks. And when you are complaining about clearly things that's not in your control to the media about your team, I don't know how to take it. So when I hear something like this, albeit Jalen Hurts deserves it because they gave it nothing but him. If anything, like you heard me the other day when we was talking about it, if he wasn't the MVP, you should have gave it to somebody on that line because they held down that whole freaking game. But that's too many players to give a trophy to. Plus, too many times the game was in your hands and you delivered. He wasn't the main focal point, and I seen him complaining because he wasn't targeted like he wanted to. In my opinion, I don't know how to take this.
I mean, I don't take it any kind of way because I think with social media, everybody has a platform, don't need to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's why, it's very important that people go to journalism school or be taught what to do and what not to do, how to build your brand, how to build your career, because sometimes, bro, some things don't need to be said
some media
on your
bro.
platform because you got the freedom. Just because you have the freedom to say it does not mean that it need to be said, right? And I think sometimes that these people, because they have access to the world, that they want to be in other shoes, and they find ways now through their social media to let people know their grievances when it's not really warranted, but it hurts them in the long run when they go into other teams.
And maybe I'm just biased because I love the fact that Jalen getting his due. Folks really have to change the conversation about this boy. You can't talk about him like he was 2 years ago, or even a year before.
I agree, but here's the thing that everybody got to understand, and even this young man here too, right? You get to learn how to ride. I always call it the PP, right? Pimp the platform, right? Ride the wave. Know how to go out there and pimp what you just did so you can be a part of it. And now this has made you a Super Bowl winning champion. No matter what team you go to, no matter what happens, you're a Super Bowl champion, right? Even though you may not get the accolades, whatever you wanted, you still was on that team. Like right now, Big Shot Rob, who is that? Robert Ory.
Yeah.
He got
He was on that Jordan team.
He was on every team, almost every goddamn team that won the goddamn ring.
No, because he was over there with
that motherfucker got more rings than anybody.
Kobe.
He got more rings than anybody. I think he got like 6 or 8 rings.
Yeah. He
right?
got a lot of them. He got a lot of them.
Right. Because he was on the team. You never heard from him. He shot when he needed to shoot.
But he damn well respected because all of those teams that won said they can't win without him.
When it comes time for you to do your job, did you do your job?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Man. As they are, to get them there to the Super Bowl, did you do your job during the season to get them to the Super Bowl?
And you did.
And he did. That's what people forget, right? He want the glory in the story when the lights are on. Bro, you already told the story. You was part of how they got there. You can show every damn film throughout the year how many balls you caught, how many touchdowns you won, whatever the hell you did. You was a part of that.
Yeah, just because you wasn't part of all the highlight tapes don't mean that you ain't do what yours.
This is
why I like Devontae Smith. He head down, bro. This is him going back home to win. So you feel me? It's just why I place it. But shout out to him either way. He is the champion. Now, as far as other clapbacks. Oh man, gots to talk about her
again.
Well, her husband came out and started talking.
He been talking though.
No, he
said something again.
He said something again.
Okay.
Shout out to Serena Williams, but her husband has since came out to emphasize why y'all need to put some respect on her name and talk about her nice. Okay, he said some of y'all have no idea how she was criticized for doing the, you know what I mean, the crip walk dance at Wimbledon 13 years ago. It shows it's bigger than just the music. You want to take it first?
I don't really have anything to say because I wasn't a woman that went through Wimbledon and had to put up with people talking about her doing the crip walk at Wimbledon. So
She
maybe
was fine for doing it.
She was.
I know people got, you know, I remember the backlash. I remember all of that. But she was the one who went through it. So maybe this was her platform to say she was free to do what she wanted to go do. It could have been. But as we stated yesterday, no one can get mad on the stage she chose to do it on. Because Sunday had nothing to do with Wimbledon to America when they saw her do the crip walk this time, right?
Mhm.
This was about a beef with Drake and Kendrick. That she
So-
decided. Go ahead, Mama.
So let's put this here. I think a lot of people start saying, "Oh, well, this is what it is," or "This is what it is." Well, she said what it was, and because we started saying what it was before the show was even over.
Mhm.
But throughout the entire halftime show, there were different little messages, and I also have to say, even though we're not talking about it, the commercials. I don't know if you noticed,
I saw the
but it
commercial.
was our night, meaning it was
Yeah.
Black women. And so with her, people immediately said, "Oh, she's on there because of this," but a lot of them didn't even know she did it and she was fine for doing it there. So here it is, world, white people, I can do it and I'm not fine. She even made it. She made a statement afterward about she did it and she wasn't fine. So I think that was just another. And if you want to use it for Drake, use it for Drake. But that wasn't what hers was for. She was fine when she did it, and so I knew immediately when I saw it, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" That's
I
what's
would
up.
say, I'm gonna be honest with you, Denise. If she would have came out dancing on any of his other songs and did the crip walk, I would have said I agree with you. But then she came out and did this dancing, and it's up to her, and she can make it mean
She's
what it
already
means.
spoke,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? So what she's saying, that's what she's saying. But when she did the crip walk on that song, that's a diss to Drake that happened to be her ex. We can't get mad when people are going to think that is more than what she's saying.
That statement ring
So
loud.
let me ask you this, because if I'm not mistaken, when he was going into the song,
Mhm.
he said 40 acres and a mule.
Mhm.
Not about music. So do we do away with that as well because it's attached to that song? Because he attached it to that song?
Good point.
Let me say this to you.
Mhm.
We can make all the facts seem right of what you're saying, Denise. I agree with you. But what we're saying, or anybody that's looking at it, like he did, like, I don't know, a plethora of other songs, right? That she could have came out and crip walk too, but she crip walk on that song. Regardless of what he said, that song.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, but that song
They're
was
not like us.
great.
We don't use it. I don't say they're not like us when I'm talking. I don't know Drake. I don't give a crap ass about Drake. But when I say they're not like us, when we say that, let's just be real about it. They're not like us, right? So we're looking at, we're Black and they, meaning anybody, they're not like us. So when she did that on when she won, any other race would have done that, they wouldn't have been fine. They weren't gonna be fine. They blasted her for stuff that others did, and we're okay. So that song itself, they're not like us. Here it is. You may have gotten me there, but they're not like us. Let's go to Samuel Jackson. So it's just different. I guess for me, I'm so analytical. I pulled every, like, oh wow, the flat, oh wow, well, we made this. So I think we can make things, unless she came out and said, so what she said is what it was. But we can look at some things and we can take it places that it don't even need to go.
I don't think nobody's wrong for having the thought that they're having, even though she said what she said, right? I believe her. If that's what she meant by it, that's what she meant by it. But at the end of the day, unfortunately for her, what the song that meant a lot to her, and she felt she needed to do it on. She had history with the beef of the rap song that it was for. Why that song was made and everything was, that was a beef with her ex-boyfriend. Now, however she wanted to do it and exploit it for herself, that's fine. But the history still stands that that song may mean a lot to us, but the song was actually created because of Drake and Kendrick's beef. And that's what everybody else sees. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying she's wrong, but it just so happened the song that she can be free on was a beef that Kendrick won over her ex-boyfriend.
And I also it can be true for both of those.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
I do remember how they was even doing that on ESPN of all places after she won about, you know what I mean? Oh, that's not the event where you should be acting like that, yada yada yada. It was nasty. So I do get if she does want to call it that, so she does give more light to old buddy.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at other folks that's interpreting
all I'm
it,
saying.
and they know the history between her and old buddy, including her family. So
yeah, I'm not mad at that either. People gonna think how they think. I just know anytime I got, matter of fact, that's gonna be my theme song. Forget that. They're not like us.
but that song gonna mean that song is gonna take a meaning for everybody in their life.
Yeah.
Once Kendrick stops saying and stop doing whatever he's doing, I'm tired.
Let it breathe.
I'm tired of that. So the song need to go ahead and make its own reminiscence now for what it needs to be to everybody else. So I love the song. I love it.
The only issue is he made the song and like instead of "Hey Drake," we just have to put something else right there. But you know, the song was the song. We just turned it into, because I know for me, let me speak for me. I turned it into, because that's my screen name now for my Zoom calls. I had a whole meeting last night. That was my name. They're not like us. And
you're a savage.
That part. So you know, I don't have beef with Drake. You know, only issue I have with Drake is that you partnered up with Sexy Red. I don't have issues with Drake, but you know.
Hey, why I got you on here? This is Black History Month, right? I need you one of these Wednesdays before the end of the month to do a show only with women.
Oh, sure.
And just Nephew be the producer, but I want y'all to do a show with just women. You pick the women out, but before the end of the month, with it being Black History Month, I want a show. I don't want to be on it, but I want y'all to do a show that y'all want to do on this platform, and I want everybody to be live in studio.
I'm sure the short lady will love that too.
Absolutely, because men, they're just not like us.
Yeah, no, but seriously, I need you to make that happen.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, make it happen. I need everybody to be live in studio, and I need y'all to advertise it. But I want that to be a show where I want to dedicate for everything that's going on. I want women to have their voice, and y'all be able to share those videos out there and talk about the topic that y'all want to talk about on this show.
They're not like us.
Okay.
I know I got the title. I agreed.
We're gonna have to play that on our intro. You know, they're not like us.
Now,
honestly, if that song, Truth, I hated a beef thing. Of course, I don't know who started it, but at the same time, Drake, you started it. But that's a hot song, and you can use it for everything, pretty much. You know, it was actually a sermon that sermon was fire. And I'm like, good. That's really what brought me to like, what song is that? And that's how I, but I like the song, man. Say Drake. Now I gotta say this little piece though, because we didn't speak. When he turned his head and looked in the camera, if that wasn't some damn.
I got that as my screensaver. I'm not gonna lie.
Here's the crazy part.
I got that as
okay, but think about it. They were being petty, but when he did Hey Drake and he did his thing, then they showed Serena.
They did.
Now that was the show, and we all know how people would make stuff petty as hell. You get more looks.
But she didn't pop up, and then the part of that song to right after he said, "Hey Drake," right, and then he did his little thing
on the stick,
right, and then when he said that, and they said A minor, they went over fan over to her, and she doing a crip walk on him, right. So again, it played it too.
No, it wasn't A minor
right there. It wasn't A minor.
It wasn't
I watched it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But still, that's what how do people say you reaching? People reaching for something it's like you reaching. Make it how you want to make it. But a lot of people are truly reaching. Now, when he looked at that camera and said what he said, absolutely. That's some shit I would have done. I'm gonna be real about it.
Mm.
Especially when you got, these lawsuits and you doing, but you started it.
Hey,
So what
Michelle.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this thing in.
Thanks for the
Uh,
gift, Michelle.
I enjoyed the entire deal, and I
Real
was just
good.
more so going through and picking out all the the points, not necessarily a
Yeah.
Drake thing. I really wasn't. So
Mm.
I like it.
All right.
Let's
Next
believe,
story.
baby. I
Uh,
gotta do something about that.
since we already talking about him, I want to go ahead and mention it in. Because this one is gaining traction today.
Mhm.
Joe Budden, he responds back to Drake. Apparently Drake on one of his accounts posted Joe Budden, I guess like for a story with some music in behind it, or I think it was like an actual post, and he was saying some sassy stuff. But it was shots towards Joe Budden. Now Joe Budden, he went on, and I abbreviate it because they was talking about it on the show, but he was like, "Hey man, don't shoot your shot at me now. Now that you cold and nobody really want to mess with you. Shoot, when we was sparring beforehand, I wasn't big enough. I was washed. Don't shoot nothing at me now that you lost something. You need an example." So he was like, "Man, why would I want to fight a dude that's a corpse?"
Oh,
So
wow.
Hey man, he said some other stuff. I ain't gonna spoil it for the JB feed. That was absolutely hilarious. So I figured that was something to glean in while I was talking about Serena Williams. Now it was crazy because I do remember that very vividly. Drake did little boy the mess out of him. Oh my god, because he dropped like 4 disses to him in 2013.
But this is what
No
Drake-
response, and he
but this
said
is
you
what-
ain't worth it.
But this is what Drake got to still realize, bro. You lost to Kendrick, but you ain't lost to nobody else. Be who you are, dude.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get down in the mud with people and put yourself at anybody else's level. You still Drake. You still Drake.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? And once he realized he can still walk through the door and still be Drake, man. And even if they pay the son not, because the thing that he need to do now, bro, is stop fighting it and give into it and say I lost.
Yeah, and just let
And
it
let it
be.
move. You know
Nah,
what I'm
I think that is what he's doing. Shout out to him. He's gonna be dropping this Friday. Him and Party Next Door. So I'm gonna see how that look. Now, speaking of music now. This was mad funny. We talked about Usher and Kiki yesterday. What?
that ain't Usher on the screen.
No, not on this screen. On that
Okay.
screen, it's Usher.
Okay.
But no. So we talked about Usher and Kiki Palmer yesterday.
Okay.
Shout out to that interview. It was really dope.
It was fun. Yeah.
A point that's gaining traction is one of the points where he was talking with Kiki. So I'm gonna let them get right on into it.
Who knows? It could be a book, could be another Audible. This one was just celebratory because, this magnum opus Confessions was like the one album that, would make the difference in my life.
As a matter of fact, there was one. Oh no, I went to the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious. Why?
She sung Ray J. She confused Confessions with Usher with One Wish and Ray J.
Wow.
Now Ray J has since said she confessed One Wish, and they made a funny thing about it. Well, Usher is cool. He ain't gonna make no thing about that. But I found that very, very funny.
I can see
Very,
myself
very
doing something
funny.
like that.
That is crazy. You confused.
Yeah.
Ray J song with Usher song.
Cause man,
Kiki.
you know something.
But what man,
How old
Ray
is
J,
Kiki?
he only had one song, right?
Like Ray J had a few.
2 or 3 years older than me. I don't think she's 30 yet. I think
Really?
she's either 20 or 29.
Oh man, I just would say because I could see me being with a girl like Kiki, but she's too young for me.
Yeah, she
Oh
around my,
God.
yeah, she around my
Now,
age.
she's funny. I like a girl who had a sense of humor and could be down to earth. And she,
right?
And she dated normal guys, so that means she's
that
down.
means she don't care.
Yeah,
She really about the dude.
yeah. She
And if
really,
he dope or not.
if he, you know what I'm saying. So
Now her choices. But hey,
you could get Kiki though.
shoot.
You
hell
could pull
yeah.
Kiki, bro.
I'll try to pull. Shoot. Kiki, do you love me?
I knew you should have seen it.
I think you need to go at Kiki on this, bro.
I might. What you said, Mr. Denise?
I knew you was gonna sing that. Hey, check your text message as well.
Oh, okay, bet. I got you. Now, next up. We got another singer that's letting her opinion be known, and
Oh,
she getting a
Lord.
little bit of discourse on this. I don't see why though. If I'm keeping it 100, but I'm gonna let her go ahead and get into it.
Okay, who you
I said,
talking
my
Yeah.
kid is 11. I probably won't date again until he's 18.
Just hard on yourself.
No. There's no way I'm going to bring another man into his life to be
I mean, you're
unsuccessful.
fine.
There's no way, because
I'm a bonnet.
they're broken because they feel like to get a good woman, these are the things that you have to say. Oh, I want a wife. I want a family.
That's what I just said.
I'm
You used to
tired
literally
from
be
the-
in
yeah.
relationships when you were saying,
Man,
please don't tell me what you think I want to hear. If you just want to bang, honestly,
say
me
that.
too.
'Cause- yeah,
You lie. Say it.
please.
They come with a script. They come and everything is scripted.
Right.
But you know what?
Sheep's clothing.
The mask
Baby.
can only stay on for so long.
Right.
Eventually
It's all,
going to
everything.
come off.
I love that, honey. Everything in the dark always come to light.
Exactly.
I said, my
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Eyes be lying. Eyes be lying.
What they sound like? What they sound like? Ain't that what I've been saying?
Oh, that's why you over there smacking? All sassy like.
Ain't that what I be saying? No, wait a minute. Tell the truth.
I guess I heard you say that.
You guess? People that watch this show know goddamn many times. I always say,
I mean, maybe you said it this week or so.
I say it all the goddamn time, right? Tell her the truth. You want to smash? You want a relationship? Want to get married? But tell her the truth and be done with it. If she don't want to do what you want to do, keep it moving. I'm with them.
Miss Denise, how you feel?
I ain't got no feeling about this.
I'm just trying to come up with the part where you said that was the singer. Who was the singer on there?
That's Tamar Braxton.
Yeah,
Just-
I know she look like the mother.
Was that a shot?
No. Did she sing? I know she's a reality star.
She sings, Joe. That's Tony Braxton, so she sings.
I know she
Oh,
is.
God.
I thought she was a reality star. I didn't know she was a singer. Because all of them can sing. I seen them doing on the reality show. I didn't know she got a song.
Joe, that's how she got the show.
Y'all trying to be funny. I'm saying, what song does she got? Okay, why you
Sang that
like
song
song?
that
What's her name on the thing? Sing a song. Hum it. Hum it.
Coming home. I think that's one. Coming home by her.
Sing it. Sing it.
Joe, I
Sing it.
It's in my playlist, bro.
Exactly.
I can't think of it.
Exactly. So you don't even know. So don't play with me.
Don't do that.
Don't
I
play
know
with
she
me.
sang before she was a reality star.
Singing and singing is different. She can sing a song.
Well, actually, she was singing before the reality show TV, but
Okay.
she really wasn't singing at the same time. Like nobody knew her.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to be funny. I didn't know she had. I mean, I didn't know she was is she an R&B star or she just about one
She
hit
was an
wonder?
R&B act. She was an R&B act.
Oh, that's why I didn't.
We're not gonna put a star on there, but
Yeah, star is a lot, but
Yeah, but see, you see what I'm saying though. So I wasn't being
but
facetious.
she was an act though. I it's just usually when I hear folks talk about her, they know she sing. But
I didn't, bro.
I'm trying to figure out a
Braxton.
song.
She was the person that always keeping up the fights and married to that white dude, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I knew. That's what I know her from.
That's crazy.
I knew about all
Oh
the-
man.
I knew about because she's the one, the loud mouth to be starting all shit and talking shit all the time, right? And
Yeah.
speaking her mind. Correct?
God, dog. Yeah.
That's what I knew her from. I didn't know nothing about her damn music career. I'm sorry, but
No,
I
I'm
didn't.
not mistaken. She does country. I think she does country music right
Like I
now.
said, I don't know what she did, but I'm saying I knew when you said Tamar Braxton, it was either she beefing with somebody, she got problems, some issues. That's when her name came up. Now I seen her with all her sisters, Tony Braxton, do singing. They all can sing. They all got a voice. They all can carry notes. You know what I'm saying? They can.
Now, I hope I ain't confusing her with Tony. God, dog.
See?
Mm.
See? You don't even know. But I'm saying if she's an artist, I'm gonna say forgive me, I did not know. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I ain't
everybody,
gonna
bro.
lie. It's not too many times you get me stumped. I'm mad stumped. I think I was confused.
Again, bro, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there playing what? Hey, Tony, what's her name? Tamar Braxton.
Soon
Take My
as I
Breath
come
Away.
home, I think it's
What
Tamar.
songs does she sing? Do anybody know what songs do Take My Breath Away? I don't know, literally.
That's gonna really mess with me. Let me go ahead and go. Shout out to her. I think you preaching. I do be lying though, so
That's why I asked what
you ain't
singer.
even stop it from me.
That come out saying what singer you was talking about, but my bad, Tamar. I'm sorry.
Now, this dude. Oh my God, woo! I ain't gonna rant.
I heard that crap. They
I ain't gonna rant.
They on some BS.
Yeah,
Both of them.
You say both?
So,
I say he
Soulja Boy
matching
needs-
energy. I say he matching
Soulja Boy
energy.
needs to sit down somewhere.
Now, Soldier Boy and Marlon Wayans of all folks,
people.
Of all folks to go back and forth with just because he mentioned a Soldier Boy song he don't F with, dude, you gonna shoot at Marlon? Now, Soldier Boy, he has a way of making unnecessary beefs or inserting himself to make a beef to be relevant. I noticed that. And I'm gonna be 100 with you. I guess I can relate because it happens with Kanye. Might as well happen with you in another fashion. Everybody need promotional somewhere.
But Kanye got clout. Soulja Boy don't. I'm sorry.
He don't.
Kanye has made a name for himself in a couple of different realms on a couple of different occasions. Soulja Boy got one song.
And it's
and Superman that whole, ain't that what the song he got? Is that what that is?
You
yeah.
Yeah, that is him.
So is there anything but have he did anything besides that?
Well, you had one summer, okay?
I'm saying,
Stop
and,
it.
and then it's like Soulja Boy tell him or some shit like that.
And you only get called up to play that one song.
And I ain't mad, you're one hit wonder, but bruh,
look,
we don't care.
Regardless of his music. What I don't
But Soulja Boy write music too, right?
For who?
Well, I know he write. No, seriously, he writes music
does
as well.
write.
For who though?
I don't know, but he's not broke.
Exactly.
No.
Soulja Boy, if he would
He's a
talk
good
more
business-
about his business acumen, I promise you that's night and day with
Yeah,
his
because he
BS.
just sick in the tech world. He didn't he got his name on a lot of stuff.
Soldier Boy is a mogul.
Yeah, he got money, but he's not.
He a legit mogul.
I never said he broke. I just
No. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. It just to give flower because you ass is music, but outside of music, what you did to pivot in the businesses that you
I ain't mad
got,
at
and how
him.
you run that crap
I ain't mad.
is fire.
He branded himself well, yeah.
But I know what this is. You ain't been talked about for a minute, and we ain't talked about you for like what 3 weeks now? Because he just said some other BS.
No, the only
about
time
something
somebody
else
talked
with
about him
Kanye.
because he tried to go underground and play for Trump. Okay, so stop it.
Yo, bro.
And don't be talking about us and saying anything to other people when you ain't sitting in the Trump, bro. Come on, stop. And you took his money. Stop.
And Marlon Wayans did get on that. He said kumbaya.
Exactly.
Kumbaya.
Yeah.
He didn't get it, so he kept going back and forth with him, calling him a B, saying he a weak in and all this other stuff.
But he do that to
Marlon
everybody.
Wayans say it's the coon that jumped over the moon. Now I'm not gonna lie, Marlon is slick with this, and but he not picking it up. So you losing this battle because you go to easy stuff.
Yeah,
that's an easy write-off, big dog. I'm not gonna lie. This is
let me say this. I don't have anything against Soulja Boy. I think he's a smart, intelligent young man, but he does create beefs to keep his name in the news. So Soulja Boy, when you do hear this, right, don't come after me, bro, because I do understand what you're doing, but sometimes, bro, it ain't always the best thing to fire back at folks. I'm just saying.
Yeah, bro, and you can,
but you could even that we're talking
other
about
stuff,
it,
bro.
it's accomplishing the mission that he wants.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about it and we're
It
talking
is.
about him. So
Free
when we,
advertisement.
But I just hate it because if he was talking about the other stuff, it'd be mad dope. He's doing stuff other artists
but
and
here's the
rappers.
thing, one thing you got to know that people that are great at media, you swing at the big dogs.
Nah, you do.
You swing and you disrespect the big dogs, you're gonna get called out in the news, and that's what they're doing.
That's a fact. All righty. Next up for the pivot. Shout out to him. God, dog. Mr. GQ himself, and we ain't talking about Jalen Hurts. Michael B. Jordan iced out on the cover of GQ.
I don't like that picture.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. He got another picture I ain't like.
I don't like this picture, bro.
He got another picture I ain't like. He got one where
cover?
Huh?
That's the cover?
That's the cover.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Why does this black man have to look like that?
He got another picture where he playing with a fidget spinner, bro. I don't know why they did this to him.
How old is he?
This is the third time he been on GQ though,
Well,
so maybe they
how old
ran
is
out
he?
of ideas. He is 3 on me. 3 on me.
Okay.
If not
Hey,
30.
Shaw, how's it going, Mama?
He's either 3 on me or if not 30.
See, Shaw, you like me. I'm looking at it. If y'all looking at it on we got to put up on our other. If y'all watching on the other channels on YouTube or Facebook, y'all see that the picture that he got here, right?
Yeah, bro. I look. I'm not
I'll
mad
let
at y'all
see it
not
on
liking it
on TikTok
because
y'all see it.
The image that they got for that cover is not Michael B. Jordan. It's
Like,
not.
I'm like,
If you know anything about Michael B. Jordan, he a little. I don't want to toot my horn because he Michael B. Jordan, but he a little similar to me. He geeky. He just so happen to look good.
Hold on, we gotta get Shaw. I gotta get Shaw shout out. Shaw is watching us on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh yeah, she been doing that. Shout out to her. She ain't new to it. She true to it.
Yeah.
And she comment on both.
That's what I'm talking
about. And she comment on both.
That's what I'm talking about. That's you know what I'm saying. When you got to pull it up on your TV screen and you got to pull it up on your TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She ain't new to it.
She watching both shows.
Exactly.
That's what's up, Shaw.
Real. She
Man,
locked in for real.
Listen, she watching the whole show and then she watching the TikTok show and she come in on both. That's my baby.
Yeah, she locked in for real.
All right. Okay, now I gotta get Shaw top tier.
and she just commented. Hey guys.
Hey Shaw. Hey, what's up, HR Babe in the house? What's up, HR Babe?
But yeah. I'm not mad at y'all for not liking it. This is not the image. That's not Michael B. Jordan.
No.
He is a down to earth, slyway geeky jock. Like it but I get it. This is his third time on there. Maybe y'all ran out of ideas.
No, there's so many other things they could have did with him, bro.
It is because they got him in a top in a cowboy hat and stuff.
And here's the thing about it for me, for where we are in our society right now, and this being Black History Month, bro, that ain't it.
Gotta have him all grilled out, and I
ain't mad at it.
And that ain't that, bro. You are so much more to us in our community for what we are, bro. That's the stereotype shit that people want to put us in. And now they just you're a A-list actor making big money, and now they just put you on a C-list thing to me by doing that bullshit, bro. Because now you look like some guy trying to be a fucking rapper. Because I recognize him. I'm sorry, man. That don't do it for me, bro.
I'm not mad at that take, man.
You know what I'm saying? The what you call it?
The optics.
The odd thing they got with him, the way the smile they got of him. He probably GQ. It ain't shit G or Q about that, or Q or G about that.
Yeah.
The women that love him, they're not loving that. The women who love him, they are not loving that.
I mean, they still loving him. Man,
bro.
That ain't changed.
Okay. Denise, how you feel about the picture?
Him. They probably just don't
Denise,
like.
How you feel about that?
But
I don't like the picture, but I love him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Michael B. Jordan is B. Jordan. They just probably it showed they take.
You gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you stay in control of your image, bro. You can't let your people like telling you that this would be dope.
Acceptable.
You know what I'm saying? And you can get a younger audience.
He can't do another picture like that. Then it's like, okay, yeah, you ain't hitting no more.
Now he got other pictures. I ain't show all of what it was, and he was also. I think he was sponsored with the watch that was there.
We doing something about them yams up there.
Which one? These right
here? Yeah. That's the story. Or that's just,
no. That's just my holders. This my personal saves. Yeah, can't nobody see my personal saves.
Me.
No. Hey, when you get in the news, sometimes you roll across some yams, so you gotta save it too. Might be a topic.
I wouldn't know what that topic is gonna be right there because I'm sitting here looking at it.
Hold up.
We got a yam story. We got a yam story, okay. But I guess we don't.
No. You were doing what I was doing. I was looking at it too while I was flipping through.
Well, thank you for the blessing there, dude. If y'all can see what we just saw in the studio.
See, nephew got good taste.
That's why you my nephew.
And then, unfortunately.
I know Yam City ain't talking.
Hold on. You know, she called me earlier. And hold on, before I get into it. If you guys enjoyed the news portion of the show, make sure you do like, share, subscribe, comment how you feel, and you stay locked in like that. It was hilarious. She called me earlier before the show.
What's up,
to make sure I got the stuff in order for her. And I answered the phone and I said, "Hey, what's up? What you need?" She was like,
"Oh, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that."
Hold up. Then how was it then, Miss Denise?
Yeah.
Because I was confused. I was like, "What's up? What I do?" She said, "I sound too much like you." And that's a problem.
Don't be answering the phone like he answered the phone when it's me. I don't appreciate it. I'm used to Cliff, the little nice guy. "Hey, Miss Denise." You know, it was, see, Joe answer the phone. He'd be like, how do you answer? Like, "Yes, ma'am."
Ma'am.
Like I'm bothering you.
No, hold on. When she
sometimes
I'm busy, right? And I see her, "Ma'am." Oh, I said, "What's up?"
Say, "Yes, ma'am."
I said, "Yes, ma'am."
And so Cliff today was you.
I said, "Yes, ma'am." I don't think I said
what's going on.
No. You didn't say yes, ma'am, and I'm okay with you not
I ain't
saying
seen you in a long time. What's up, baby? Long time no see.
Huh?
No, on TikTok.
Oh.
But yeah, but you know, but because here's the thing. I address her in a couple of ways. Either "Baby, what's up?" or "You good?" or
No, stop.
What?
You already
When
lied.
you answer the phone, it's "Ma'am."
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm like, "Oh, I hate when you answer the phone like that. It's like I'm bothering you." Then it goes to however, the way you answer my call, and I've told you this several times, I'm just gonna fucking text you for now. I don't like when you answer the phone like that to me. Today, Cliff was you. And I told him this how many years ago? You're gonna end up like Joe. Like, Joe, you messing my baby up.
He making money.
I really did bother. I don't care. And that's that Joe. That's that Joe. And he's starting to sound that way. And I was so hurt today when he answered the phone. If you notice, Cliff, did I not? I was paused for a minute. Like,
she said, "Hold on, run this
like,
back."
I was just hurt.
She said, "Hold up, run this back." I was like, "Huh? What I do? We good?"
It was Joe. It was just like,
well, you know, hey, hold on. But here's the thing, like, you know, he Elon Musk and people, right? You know, when he become owning the company.
That was after that BS that we saw earlier.
Okay.
That was after that BS that we saw earlier.
Now, you haven't seen him. He all iced out too. You know what I'm saying? He iced out in LIM gear. He represents.
I see him.
He iced out in his company. You know what I'm saying? He represents. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got
who he is.
You know, he got gigs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
and I get that, but I still think him. When it comes to me, I just that's my baby. It's like,
we love you too, ma'am.
Hey,
okay,
it's not
hold
about
on.
you right now.
But here's the thing for me.
Not about you right now.
Right? I can say, "Damn, you look good today." Blah 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 blah. Damn you, Joe. Fuck you, Joe. Right? Baby, how you doing? I'm all right. Hold on, but when she talked to me now, hold the fuck on, right? When I'm being nice to her, you know this. Nephew, tell the truth, shame the devil. When I'm giving her real, genuine compliments or being nice to her, how does she talk to me?
See, first of all, I don't know how to come because you talk 90% of the time you with the shits. So when that 10% is there, I don't really know. I'm not used to it. So what you expect?
Well, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So you get what you get when you get it. Just love me
that
at the
part.
end. You just love me at the end.
That's why I'm just.
No, when she got someone, when she looking good, whatever, I'm like, oh, look at all that ass jumping up around. You got 2 midgets in your ass. You look good, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and that's looking good. You gotta go about what my booty look like. That's not.
Oh, I may say you got your hair done. Your hair look great today. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. She tell me whatever, motherfucker. That was just right.
Okay.
That was just said to me. I can say your hair look good. I can say your nails look good. I can say your toes look good. It ain't for you. Whatever.
Look like you got 2 midgets.
Yeah, she got 2 midgets in there fighting back there. You know what I'm saying? Denise got a big old booty, bro. Denise got a big booty.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Why you laughing? I'm serious.
No,
All right, let's get into my topic and get off my
My
ass.
friends are fine, and I
I want
tell
my
them.
daddy to see.
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Let
Your
Mr.
dad know what he made.
Oh my God, stop it.
I don't care. I'm not gonna be talking about my booty and on the air with my daddy listening. That's like
Hey, Dad, you got a beautiful daughter.
no.
Hey, Dad, you got a
He
beautiful
had
daughter.
he had beautiful daughters. It's a few of us.
I haven't. I don't know them. I know you. Hey, Dad.
All right.
Anyway, let's go into
You know
my
what?
topic.
Yeah,
I'm
go
about to
ahead.
finish with him.
Go ahead and start cooking.
So my topic today: treat me like a lady.
No.
Well, we're not. The fuck? What? Joe, stop it!
Oh, shut up!
I am a lady. You know what? I have to remind y'all that sometimes. And Martin, like, I am a lady now. I might have some little dude tendencies, but I'm a whole woman over here.
You my homegirl.
I'm always about a home girl. Like when I get me a man, when my husband.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm gonna leave you alone. We know you ain't getting no goddamn. She is beautiful, shop, but she ain't getting no. She ain't getting no.
I'm gonna have to mute him, Miss Denise. God, dog.
She ain't getting no man. She ain't getting no goddamn man.
Ooh, I can't wait. I cannot wait for this.
We can't. The
I'm
world
gonna get him
can't.
just so I can.
God can't even got me like, yeah, right. God sitting there like, God down. Look at you. Ever seen that little meme where somebody be talking and God stick his head up, Jesus stick his head up behind him? That's what he just did to her. Really, you a man?
Okay, so treat me like a lady. What's going on? So with V-Day coming up and everything, I was speaking with a friend earlier, and we were just talking about this guy, and it was the same female with the guy who, well, yeah, I probably wouldn't remember. That's okay. Anyway, so we were just talking about some things that men, stop doing, and one is opening doors. You don't have a lot of men that's doing that these days. They actually okay with the woman opening the door. Like I've actually held the door open for a guy going into the service station, and I'm coming out, and I just held the door open for him. Hey, we got some females out here. So we were talking about opening doors and waiting for the person to get in the car before pulling off. So like a lot of men don't walk you to your car anymore. Like I told you last one, I walked him to his, but a lot of them aren't doing that. If you don't walk them to the car, you get in yours, you see she getting hers, and you just pull off. You don't know if her car started. Like where are the men? Like, can you treat us like ladies around here now? Not every woman want to go under the hood themselves. Treat us like ladies. Going into a restaurant, if you get there before the young lady gets there, okay, are you just gonna go sit down, and when she calls and say, hey, where you at? Just, oh, I'm over here. Why not just get up and meet her at the, what is it, the guest desk? What happened to treating us like ladies? So with V-Day coming up this Friday, and I know a lot of women say I don't celebrate it. Okay, you don't celebrate it, that's a lie. Let's just put it out here. Women are competitive by nature. Being real, women are competitive by nature, and women will say what they don't do. So if they don't get anything, it kind of make them feel they're not in their feelings because they kind of put in their head, I'm not gonna get anything anyway. So when we were talking about the guys and treating us like ladies, we were talking about V-Day, and I said, well, real quick, I didn't know that you men, you look at celebrating Valentine's Day Friday and Saturday. I didn't know that until today.
I told you about that yesterday.
No, no.
What?
He's just trying to. Don't listen to him. I told him that yesterday.
What? That it's Friday. I mean, Friday and Saturday.
No, that when it fall on a Friday, a lot of folks like to spend the whole weekend doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I found out today, Joe. So,
but men like doing what the last part you just said.
What?
What nephew just said. That's why it's Friday and Saturday. That's the only reason why.
What? Why? I didn't hear him.
Yeah. Because you celebrate on the weekend.
No. Men like celebrate Friday and Saturday because, like you said, men just like what? You said doing it.
Oh, okay.
So for Friday and Saturday, if we can do it Friday and Saturday, we're gonna do it Friday and Saturday.
We like you talking about like giving gifts?
Yeah. No. Doing it.
I'll give you a gift. Yeah, I'm giving you a gift.
Shut up.
Oh, good. Okay. Anyway, guys, I was so lost. I'm so happy I didn't say what I was about to say.
You don't have a man.
Shut up. Shut
Hell, Joe.
up. Shut up.
This is why me and you gonna be in a restaurant Friday night together.
Yep, because I ain't got nobody. You gonna take me out, Joe?
We can go out. We can go out. This
You
is why
gonna
me and
come
you, yeah, we can go do something Friday. This is why me and you gonna be going somewhere by ourselves.
For real, we're
Come
gonna
on now,
we
dog.
gonna go somewhere Friday.
Come on,
Dress
man.
up. I'm always dressed, baby. The fuck? I don't know if I just dress
So,
up. What?
hey, look now, are you asking me on a date Friday for real? Don't get my hopes
Am I
up.
asking you on a date?
Yes.
No.
Damn. Well, you know what, Joe?
I
Okay,
take
you
you on
know.
a date if you want to go, but I'm not asking.
You just said we could go. Come on,
Yes,
Joe.
I'm saying
asking
I
you.
don't ask. I tell you. I don't ask shit. You want to
Yeah,
go?
you do tell me. You
I
do
don't tell you. I don't ask shit. This is me. Okay, we going. If not, hell, I call you and text you happy Valentine's Day. Make up your mind. Let me know what you want to do. Text me. We'll do it or don't. It's up to you.
I want to go.
Okay.
So when a woman say I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, that's not true. When you see these different, again, we're competitive by nature. So when you see other females and they posting and telling what they man gave them, this and that, and the other man gave them, that female feels some type of way. We do. Can't say we don't. But you'll say to the world you don't care because hey, I'm not into it. That's not true. So men, why can't you treat us like a lady? And what gives do you have to be in an exclusive relationship with that female to do something for them?
This is
You wanna
so
go
I
first?
did ask a guy that today, and he
What did he
said
say?
that he don't have to be in an exclusive relationship. You know, if he has some type of relationship with him where they kind of interact with each other, hang out sometimes, you know, go on dates here and there, talk, you know, on the phone, all that stuff. Yes, but if
Yeah.
it's just somebody he knows, then he said no, he don't do anything for him. He doesn't do anything.
I'll let you go. Let you go ahead and cook out because this is an easy one for me. But go ahead.
We already
Yeah.
know.
Now first part, as far as doing stuff for women, I see where he coming from. Now, how I handle women is just gonna be how I handle women. And as you can see, everybody, all dudes don't handle women clearly the same way or by the same standard. But how I handle women is just certain things that I'm not just gonna have them do around me just because I'm uncomfortable with it. Now that can be to each your own. I know there's some stuff that still looked as chivalrous today, especially with the fact of not a lot of dudes do it. So when I do it, I know she's more than likely going to be thinking I'm trying to court her or that I am entertaining something romantically. And it could just be a gesture. You feel me? Like we was talking about yesterday, as far as how you handle women, as far as the standard that you just hold yourself to. Now, as far as what was the other question? Treating women?
Yeah, like why are we not being? Why is it that men are not treating ladies like a lady? Like, what's wrong with opening the doors? What's wrong with why not wait for her to pull off before you pull off? Why not meet her at the gas station? Like, why not?
I don't want to conflate that. For a dude that's not waiting on you when you pull off, that just speaks more about him, not how most women are treated. That's not important enough to him, and you're probably not important enough to make sure you're good or you're safe enough. Also, I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all women don't act like too much women. There's only a few today that handle themselves in a feminine, wild type of way to where they seem like that delicate flower you want to make sure you protect. And a lot of y'all don't always open yourself up like that is inviting or like that should be the thing. A lot of y'all, and it's crazy that we talked about this earlier, from a woman's point of view, a lot of women say y'all don't need us. So how am I to handle it if I'm then dating just, let's say, generic woman one that is still preaching the same standards that get pushed out on everywhere? I have to then see how she moves in order for me to say you're different. If you move like everybody else, I might not value you like you somebody different than anybody else. And like I said, I can't speak to how a dude is going to handle women. I just know how I do. I mean, it was drilled into my head from my uncles and my dad. So it's just certain stuff. I get the echoes in my head and I don't want no problems. And this other stuff, yo, I don't want, like, I was with my one of my girls that's a friend, and she's with my homeboy. She was walking on the wrong side of the sidewalk. I went and expeditiously and scooted her ass to the other side. She's like, huh? And it's like, it's cool. Just off of how I handle her. You feel me? It's similar to how you and Miss Denise is. Miss Denise ain't got to worry about nothing when she around you.
Nothing.
It's similar to me and old girl because we go back.
Yeah.
So it's just how you handle folks. That speaks different than how you handle a romantic relationship. Some of y'all ain't inviting. Some of y'all are not cool. Like, let's be honest. Some of y'all's kind of asses. You already demand things off of the back that I'm a dude. So if I don't feel that you're worth what you're demanding, I'm not going to treat you like you worth shit.
There you go. There you go. For real. That sums it up, right? Because you said it perfectly, nephew. I can't even go any further with that, because women have an expectation of a man, and no matter how you treat us, you expect us to still stand up to a certain standard when you walk all over us as men, right? And nowadays, just like y'all standing up to us, we're standing up to y'all and saying, fuck you, right? And we're walking away from you. So it's not that chivalry is dead, but some of y'all don't, and I'm just going to be honest, some women don't deserve the chivalry, right? You made it known during that date that you don't fuck with me, right? Your tone, your attitude, and everything else. You probably never going to call me again. As a man, depending on how you treated me and were disrespecting me doing this thing because you don't want to fuck me no more, some men are not going to go to the upper echelons and just be a man and walk you to your car. Because some of y'all are so disrespectful in y'all tone and y'all mannerism during that date, right? That you can let me off easy if you want to respect me and say, hey, this is probably not working out, and still treat me with respect and dignity as a man. But don't expect me to be a man when you treat me like a chump.
You know what? And Miss Denise, you tell me how this feels if you was in this position, because this happened to me before. Hey, reason why I'm in the streets now. You ever, how would you feel if you was out on a date and something came across to where you kind of figured out your position that you were in on the date? You will automatically dismiss, but I'm on the date to waste time, or I'm on the date to be here because I'm on the date because I'm getting something out of it.
But most men figure out they on a date because she have nothing else to do and she wants somebody to take her to dinner.
Real fast.
So hold up.
Real fast. You figure that out.
So what's your question, nephew?
Oh no, I was just asking you, how would you feel given that position? Like you said, a lot of and I second it. A lot of dudes will figure out what his position is on that date hella fast. Now, it's whether I can change the mind or if I'm only reading too much into it. Because again, how folks get how women treat dudes nowadays. That's what you're gonna say. I don't want to just break you up.
So let me ask, because coming back from what Joe said and what you're going into. So if on the date, the female treats you like shit, or she tell you pretty much in so many words, body language, continuing to pick up her phone, that, yeah, I'm not feeling you, I'm just here to go and finish this up. So are you saying that you at that point will not treat her with respect?
No. There's a way to match energy. If she's automatically disrespectful, given the dude or his integrity and however he moved, like I said, I can't speak for that. I know I'm not gonna disrespect her. I do know I'm finna be displaced. I do know I'm not gonna be I'm not really gonna be in my most masculine form because I'm already disrespected masculinely. She don't value me while I'm here. Now it's about how I carry and react. Like I said, I can't speak for the dudes, but if you got a dude that don't hold himself to that same standard, yeah, he might meet your disrespect. We were disrespecting you. I can't say that's not an option for him. Exactly. I just know how I would move, but I do know when there are little things, it's not always met with the extreme version. Oh, I'm just gonna automatically disrespect you, or I said something real wild. It's not really that. It's how I'm placed and how do you move when you're handling me. That's important.
And this is what I have to say for men, right? because I can go deep into the vortex of what you're talking about, nephew. But let's just take it back. If you take out a woman of class and maturity, right? Even though she diss you, she's going to diss you with class and maturity. If you take out a girl that's of less caliber, right, with a different type of energy, when she disrespect you, it's going to be but you walked into that, bro.
You did. You chose it.
And I'm going to say for every man, right, I believe you should still protect her, do your part, and never talk to her again. However, I do believe women, right, because I'm a man and I'm holding firm to my end, I do believe women should not disrespect the man because she's not tuned in anymore. She's not locked in. You know what I'm saying? Because the disrespect, nobody deserves to be disrespected. When women say a man should always treat a woman as a queen, a woman should always treat a man as a king, even though he may not be hers. You see what I'm saying? So if a woman is in my presence, you good. I got you. Even if I'm mad at you, I'm not gonna let that happen to you because you on my time. Get you to your car. I'm gonna ask you to text me when you get home. If you don't text me when you get home, that's on you, but I did say it, right? And I may even text to see that you get home. That's a possibility. It depends on how I feel about you. But if you don't text me, let me know you got home, then let me know where I stand with you. But I will walk into your car. I will open up the door. I would not let you do anything that you don't need to do as a woman. But women, don't take that for granted. Don't take my kindness and my love and my respect for what I am as a man as for granted and disrespect me because you don't like something I said or the way I'm dressed. You know what I'm saying? Still be a damn, like you want me to still be a gentleman. I still need you to be a lady. And y'all are not held to that same standard. Y'all can come back and say y'all didn't do yada, yada, yada. And women are like, yeah, girl, I get it. But as soon as I don't do what I'm doing, he ain't no kind of man. You're not a lady when you disrespect that damn man, regardless of what it was, right? If that date didn't go well, you still expect that man to be a gentleman. Why come I can't expect the same thing as you to be a lady? You don't have to disrespect me to be a lady.
Because even in the example that you just used between the classy and the ghetto girl, they both dismissed them and they both don't like them. But that classy one is gonna handle you way different times than 10.
Right.
And now you know how to move given the position that you in.
Exactly.
So you ain't finna outplace or not match the same energy that she's giving you. Because I read somebody that's like, hey, why be out with a woman if she's giving you negative energy? Most of the time, be honest with you, you got to feel that out. When you on the date, it can be completely different than when you got her number.
That's where I was gonna go. So you get her number, you both, you hold conversations, and you finally meet up. So how she act on the date is gonna determine if you're gonna continue to converse with her.
I think that goes both ways. Yes,
I do. But here's another example, and I think you can agree with this. Or it could determine how I place her and how I handle her from there.
That goes on both ways. But that's are you gonna be on the bench or are you gonna be in the game? Yeah, I mean that goes both ways.
Because you might be good for something, I can still get something out of.
Yeah.
So I don't want to completely dismiss it.
I'm not gonna dismiss you, but yeah. But I'm gonna say this: a man will always do the things a man need to do. The guys who don't do that, they don't really respect themselves, and they're not gonna do that with you. Even the guy that don't do it, even if he got a woman, he would be sitting in the car and let her pump gas. Men will be men regardless of the situation.
Yeah, I heard my uncle in my voice.
Right, a real man is not going to stop being a man because of the situation. You can't stop that, right? Now, a real man ain't gonna fuck with you no more after he get you home, right? Or after the date is over. He ain't gonna fuck with you. But any guy that don't be a man on a date or whatever the situation may be, that's the same guy that will sit in a car while you pump your gas. That's the same guy that will let you open up your own door when you're walking into the place. That's the same guy that will sit with his back to the door, right? Because he don't give a damn about that. Maybe nobody didn't teach him about that, and he don't have that self-respect. Maybe he don't know. But that guy will never be the protector that you need him to be, even if he's your man.
I mean,
let me put this out here real quick for any woman who ever eventually go on a date with Joe, thinking about a date with Joe. Do not sit down and do not sit down and your back is no. What I say, my back is facing the person, so I'm facing the door, so I can see what's coming in. Don't sit there. Get up, because if you do not, he's gonna come up to that table, look at you like you fucking stupid, and what the hell are you doing? I have done it, and I had to get my butt up because I forgot. And if he don't say anything, it's his look, ladies. It's his look. Don't do it. Okay, keep going.
No, but seriously, right? When a woman is in a man's time, I'm responsible for you. Period. You're on my watch. I can't expect you to protect me. You see what I'm saying?
But a lot of dudes ain't really taught etiquette.
But if you're not taught that, right?
Yeah, that's just it.
But here's the other part, nephew. I can't let men get away with that, right?
Okay.
Because there's an innate ability when you with a female that you are a protector as
Hold
a
on.
man.
Today, I'm with you. But today, there's also an innate ability to match energy. If you feel I'm
got a lot of little females out here.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that there is not a man. But every male that was born a male, when you're with a woman, your natural instinct is protection of her, regardless of who she is.
I don't think a lot of dudes tap.
You know something, and it has, and I have to add, it has nothing to do with being raised by a male, because my boys, I never taught them how to. Were you supposed to do this?
D says she don't read minds. D, if you with me, you ain't got to read minds. You'll understand understand the expression on my face. You'll get up.
Oh yeah. You don't have to say anything.
I'm not.
It's that look.
When I stand right there in front of you and I'm looking at you right there, and the first thing you're gonna look where you sitting, right?
Yeah, it's the look, ladies.
Yeah,
or you're going to at least ask the question.
Because when I walk in, right, and I'm getting ready to sit down, you already know it's like you sitting in my spot. Move.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's it. Move. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. One
day I was really gonna try you though, and I said, "Nah, I just don't want to deal with this nonsense. I just don't want to be embarrassed. So let me get my hands up."
The first thing I'm gonna say to you, dear anybody, if you don't get your ass up my seat.
Yeah.
But that's still,
you know what I'm saying?
That's still the etiquette. Some dudes don't even know not to let her sit on the outside anyway.
Or walking down the street. So Joe and I, we went somewhere. I think it was Black Market on the South Side.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he was the first guy. The first.
Oh, listen to you. You the first.
He shut the hell up. Now you know what? But he was, and when he did it, let me go back. When it happened, I went back to my dad, because sometimes we get so used to a guy not doing that we forget how it's supposed to be
walking
done.
down the street, right? And she was on the outside, right? And she's just talking, and cars and shit passing by on the side. You know what it is on the south side, right? And she's just walking and talking. So I didn't ask her. I pretty much damn near snatched her and put her on the inside of me. And while she was talking, I kept talking, but I put her on the inside of me and I moved her over while she was talking. Because see, like I said, you're on my watch. I don't give a damn what you may feel or what you say. I'm going to do it any goddamn way.
But you know what's crazy?
You see what I'm saying?
Just as well, I can say that there's a lot of dudes that probably ain't used to doing that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women they ain't used to getting treated like that.
Bro, I've had women tell me, you ain't got to open up my car door. And I say, okay, shut the fuck up. I got this. No, bro.
I had to learn that with him. Well,
bro, she told me.
I had to teach that.
She told me a couple times, you know, I got it. I said, she'll tell me, I'm good, whatever. Even when she hit the studio, I'm going to my car. Where the fuck you going? I'm coming out there with you. I stand outside this house until she pulled the fuck off. Again, she's on my goddamn watch. I could be mad as hell at you, but if a woman is in my presence, I'm going to take care of you. But this is what I would tell you for any woman that ever fuck with Joe Lockett. I ain't never got to worry about shit, because if something happened, they coming. You see what I'm saying? I promise you, I ain't never got to worry about nothing in life. I got a drove of women that would come for Joe Lockett to make sure I'm good, because they know, goddamn it, every time I've ever been with that motherfucker, he made sure I was good.
All right, nah, yeah, don't beat the allegations.
Bruh, I am telling the truth. Am I lying to me? Any woman that's ever been with me, bruh, I would say I'm well taken care of. Because when a woman is in my presence, I'm going to take care of you. Period. This ain't nothing about no trying to get no ass.
Yeah.
This ain't trying to be no slick shit. You're in my presence, and as a man, I'm going to treat you like you're the queen that you need to be. But the one thing I can say about the females in my life, they treat me like a king also. They protect me. I don't have to worry about nothing. If I want something, they got it for me. And it ain't no underhanded bullshit.
Hold on. Shout out to Cake. She said that hold on, let me go back to it. She said that a lot of men who aren't true gentlemen will start out that way in the beginning and then they will eventually stop. That's kind of what I was speaking to earlier. A lot of women and a lot of dudes that unfortunately they look at that type of stuff as chivalrous. I'm doing that to entertain you. I'm doing that to show that I'm different and that I want to move in a different way romantically with you. They only look at that as the romance, to be honest.
But here's the other thing, though. See, women, if you're falling for a man, right? And this is what y'all would say with consistency, Denise.
Mhm.
A man is going to be consistent in his protection, and he's going to be loud about it. He's not going to ask you questions when it comes to treating you like a queen. He's going to do that regardless on an always basis, even after he
You said always basis. That's something that she did say. She said she asked him, do you open a door? Do you open doors for women? And she said he said sometimes.
Okay, so that should let you know at that point who he is. You see what I'm saying? Because again, here's the thing about this is just me. A woman have to ask me, Denise, do I open up doors? Another woman had never have to ask me where do I sit when we taking dinner. Because when you see me as a man, come on, Denise, as a man, when you see me, you already know I'm finna do this.
Mm-hmm.
You get that out of me just by talking to me. You ain't got to know. A woman ain't got to know who the fuck I am. But when I'm walking down the damn street and we're going to go do something, you have an expectation. You have an expectation already what kind of dude I'm going to be by the way I'm coming across to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies accept that sometimes that maybe, and so that's what you get, and you hoping that he's going to do more. But real men, y'all don't ask real men those questions. Ladies, stop it. You don't. Because that man exudes who the fuck he is and he gonna do it. And you already expect that from him because that's who he comes across as and that's who he is. You accept that man that does it to you sometimes and then you get mad and start asking questions. If you ever got to question what a man's supposed to do, he ain't your dude. It's that simple. No one has ever told me what the fuck I need to go do or when I fucked up as a man or how to be a damn man. My daddy taught me how to be a man, but I still had nephew. Your daddy taught you how to be a man, but you still had to do it.
Yeah.
You still had to go do it. Your mama taught you what a woman expects, but you still had to go do it, right?
And it changed all
right?
the time.
Exactly. So you still had to adapt to what that was. You don't need your mama to tell you right now what you need. When you see a woman and you with a woman, you automatically a mode. Tell me I'm lying. A fucking mode kicks in your mind or what you got to do for that woman, right?
Yeah.
It is a whole mechanism in us, a package that comes out, a radar package that comes out in a man when I'm around a woman of what I need to do.
And I'm guessing what you're saying, like as far as like innate, when you out with her, what is it do? Like when you thinking about the element, oh man, I don't want her right there to get sideswiped to taking up. No, I'll be right here on my right. Or if you outside and she pumping gas, oh, hey, it's a lot of stuff going on. Be up in the car, I got you.
Bro, if I'm with a woman, like I'm with me and Denise together, motherfucker, when you see us walking down the street, you may be looking at her, but you know you got to get through me. That better be the goddamn image when we walking down that damn street. She can have on tight jeans, a tight goddamn dress, a bodysuit, a goddamn sundress. But just know when we walking down the street, you're going to question before you do what you got to do because guess who the fuck you got to get through to get to her? Me.
That's some nice games.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day.
Not you. My bad. I was on the mic.
Oh.
I was looking at Stop.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
I wasn't
talking about
that. Wasn't me that time.
I'm on my phone.
I know you're not, but the fact is, that would not have been you 2 years ago. That young man.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I put yams. What?
No, my thing is, whatever you thought, it stayed within. You were just and it seemed like when you got with the outspoken one.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
No, but I would say this though, ladies. Chivalry is not dead, but the expectations that you allow man to get away with is dead because you would go with that dude anyway.
Yeah.
So let's
that's a little bit on y'all too.
Yeah, that's true. Now that's true. So let's take that and go Valentine's Day. do men treat women for Valentine's Day?
What do you mean?
Or is that gone? Like, do you do things?
This is
Joe, Joe, let's say you were in a relationship with a woman, like
uh-huh.
a real serious relationship.
Hmm.
Would you give her something? Okay, that one. And then let's go to another one.
Okay.
That's one. The first step, you in a relationship with this woman. Will you give
Mhm.
her anything? What would you do? Then let's come over here. You're not in a relationship with this woman. You
Mhm.
all hadn't said, you're exclusive or anything. However, you
Mhm.
spend time with her, you talking to her,
Mhm.
y'all vibing.
Right.
Would you do anything for her Friday?
Yes. Both women would get something. It would be in different variations and different levels, but they both would get something. If I'm sleeping with you, you're definitely getting something.
I
Yes.
don't know. I don't know about me.
No, I'm just saying for
Not
me,
with
though.
the second one.
For the second one, if we're vibing and we kicking it, you're going to, like I said, she's going to get something. It may not be, because here's the thing I look at it as: if a woman that I'm kicking it with, we cool with, right? And I know she don't have a man. And now if she got a man, she probably won't get nothing from me. But if she don't have a man, I'm gonna make sure she good.
But if she has a man, you wouldn't be dating her. I would.
But you got some women that got, that may be dating other dudes, right? That trying to find some other dude, and she's still kicking it with you.
Wait, let me ask this, Miss Denise. Is the second example, is that somebody that I'm entertaining on like a relationship tip, or is it somebody I'm just cool with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would need to know.
So if it's on a relationship tip, definitely. If it's somebody, if she's I'm not finna go out and get Denise a goddamn present.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't
But if I know Denise didn't have anybody and we were really going on a date on a Friday, okay, I got
my homegirl would have to ask me, and then
Yeah.
I would have to oblige then.
Yeah.
But if it's just the homegirl that I'm with and we cooling, I probably won't. I probably say Happy Valentine's Day or say
Like
if you
a-
want to
and-
kick
and
it,
it
but it's
depends-
not gonna be nothing in that fashion.
It's not gonna be romantic. I'm not gonna do anything romantically to you. But again, here's the thing: if it's your girl and y'all kicking it, y'all both gonna do something nice for each other. She's not gonna allow you just to do something for her. She's gonna make sure she's doing something nice for you too.
Well, they call it Galentine's Day.
But I don't know if it's Valentine's Day, but like I would say this: if me and Denise went out, right, I would take her out probably for Valentine's Day if that's something that we was going to do. But she's going to do something, I already know her, right? That's going to make sure that I'm good. She may, like her, I know her. If I'm taking her out, she's probably going to bring me a gift. You know what I'm saying? She's probably going to bring me a shirt or bring me some cologne. She's going to go do something because
Sorry.
the dog got mad because I said that, but she knows it's true.
he said, what you talking about, dude?
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. She going to do what?
He said, you ain't taking my mama nowhere.
Hey, he saw her energy, right? He saw her energy. Like, God damn it, you ain't
Listen,
nothing. You
you
ain't
know
getting
how he is. He like, you better stay your ass at home with us.
you ain't going nowhere on that day, okay? We got
You know
we
you ain't got no man.
We got plans, mama.
You sit your ass right here. But
Sorry,
you know,
sorry.
I'll say for myself, honestly, at the end of the day, I treat the women accordingly. I try to make sure any woman in my presence, that they know that I appreciate them. You know what I mean? And women in my presence, they make sure that I know that they appreciate me too. So I don't have a problem with I don't care about the gift giving. I don't. If you my girl, you definitely take care of you. My wife, you definitely take care of. If you my home girl and we kicking it right, or we doing what we do, you're definitely taking care of. If you my friend and I see, I've been like this here. Even if you my friend and I know that you just probably went through a breakup, right? And I know you hurting, I may hit you. Hey, you want to go out, right? And again, it ain't you're just my friend. I'm gonna take you out on that dinner so you can, try to get away from that and just have, we go out and kick it and get drunk that night, take you home and we done.
I give her some real friendly flowers. I probably wouldn't take her out, but I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, because gentlemen gonna be gentlemen, bro. A real dude. There are still real dudes out here that don't just want sex. When you're a guy of my caliber, and I can say that for myself.
Yeah, speak for you,
right? Everything don't. But I'm just saying, everything don't evolve around bedroom or sexual or financial action. Sometimes it's okay just to be a good dude, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Sometimes women need a person that they can just trust, that they can hang out with, that ain't got no underlying intentions or no.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
In the back room of that shit, right? Because for me, I have everything. God has blessed me in a situation where I have everything that I ever wanted that I need. So I don't need to drag other women down through some bullshit. Now, other men play games with you, whatever. But you know, like my nephew said, I lie. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's your thing, but I'm not gonna lie to you because if I'm out with you, you said Joe,
At least he's honest.
Well, about you, I'm gonna say I don't feel that way.
Why are you looking like that, nephew? When he?
Cause I be lying. I'm gonna say all that same stuff.
Aqua Woman want to know what kind of Denise. Aqua Woman want to know what kind of baby you got.
Oh, I have a Maltese Yorkie, and I have a pit boxer.
I have no idea what she just said, but okay.
That's the breed.
I heard that.
That's the breeds.
I understand it, but I don't know what that is. Say it again. What she just said.
Maltese Yorkie
and Maltese Yorkie mix. So that's a Morkie. And I have a pit boxer mix.
Oh, solid.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, Aqua Woman asked what that was, so.
Yeah, they're my babies.
You're right.
But yeah. I be lying, Miss Denise. That's why I was looking like that. Cause I'm gonna say all the same things. Say every word. Just hey, verbatim what Unc said.
But you be lying about it. See, for me, I don't have problems.
He lied.
Yeah,
y'all niggas worship him.
Because this is what I've learned, man. Women will spend time with you if you give them the choice, if they want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
They will.
What do you mean?
Like if a woman just want to screw you too, and you tell her the truth, and that's what she want to do, that's what she's going to do.
Yeah, there's place you there before you
do. That is absolutely true. There's this guy. I think he's very handsome. When I met him years ago,
right?
Hey, it was like, dang. However, it just got to that. I hadn't had sex, and it's been a couple of years. But back then, it was like that's all I wanted. I didn't want anything else from him. You know, if you want to spend a little time, let's go grab something to eat. But we're gonna do that. Like that's just the bottom line. And you know it was what it was. Yeah. Then you have those that you really want to do. You know, like have something with, like a relationship. So you know we treat you accordingly. We really do. The girl called, well, my friend, she said but he's just my steak, potato, and lemon drop dude. And I'm like, oh dang, you know, I ain't think about giving them names like that. I give names like this dumbass or this little different things, but I'm gonna have to start doing that. But yeah, it's according to. I don't have a eat at, well, I did have a guy who he was like, hey, I'm gonna make sure you eat. I didn't call him. Not you, Corinthian. I actually like you. But
you got no comment.
He was so
oh my God, that's a
respectful right man. I swear he is such a good guy. He's a great guy, ladies. I don't know if he's available now, but he's a great guy. Hey.
Oh my goodness!
Again, like I said, but yeah, I think you know I've been told plenty of
times.
How
did I view you? I didn't view you. I thought you were a great guy, a wonderful father. I saw something with you. I think you were a little scared of me. And yeah, that's about it, babes.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
They might be texting you on the direct.
Yeah, they're her live feed.
Oh, okay.
They're her live feed, yeah. In her house.
No, ain't nobody. Oh, ain't nobody in my house.
No, but they're on your live feed at your house.
Oh,
at your house.
A separate one or something.
Yeah. She got her own live feed going. Like she sees live on her own camera now at home on her phone. Yeah. But again, I mean, but here's the thing. I would say this though, that a man is going to treat a woman right as a queen if he's a true gentleman and a man that wants to do that. The generation now, the expectation, women don't care about you opening up their car, right? Some women don't. Some women care about pumping their gas. Some women don't care about opening the door. So
yeah, I care about all that.
Yes, you do. But I'm saying there's a generation that's breeded now for the younger generation that that's not important to them. Other things are more important. So the chivalry has died because of the younger generation don't put emphasis on that and don't want that. So the guy,
is it because they weren't raised that way?
no, I think
I think it's an element, but
I think I'm gonna give credence to most parents. I think most dudes know what they're supposed to do. If you was raised by a mom, your mom is gonna tell you how to treat a woman. If there's a man in your mom's life or your dad is in your life, your dad's gonna tell you how to treat a woman for the most part. But the women, right, today, the way I see some of these young women acting care of themselves,
that was taught though, Joe.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is the expectations, the lady like that we was brought up with, women wouldn't do certain things or couldn't do certain things because, you know what I'm saying?
But
these younger women are walking out the house, nephew.
Like with makeup, like we couldn't wear makeup. We were taught you're gonna wear makeup when you get older, when you're gonna start needing it.
Right.
Or we weren't matter of fact, a date, blowing the horn. No, that man had to come to the door and ring the doorbell and speak. He couldn't be in no car and you walk out to no car.
And you couldn't talk to that woman on the phone. The dad or mom hadn't talked to his mom or parents first, even on the phone first.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But this is where I'm gonna go with that. Not arguing that point. This is what I mean by some of that talk, though. Some of y'all in the same generation will then pass down to women now about certain aches. Yo, make sure you with the dude they got this. Make sure you with the dude they got that. And it's not so much practiced or preached what and how he should handle you. It's what is he providing, and is that responsibility met for you?
I'm gonna disagree.
And a lot of dudes are taught that too.
But I'm gonna
disagree. Wait a minute, hold up, Joe, real quick. I'm gonna say this. You have some single mothers, single moms who would say, or what they would show is, hey, you better make sure that man know how to take care of you financially. And then they see mama going out with this guy and this guy, mainly because, hey, I'm going out here, I gotta pay the power bill. And this is something that women would say. Some single moms, I remember.
You breaking up.
Mama, daddy, I'm sorry, my phone wrong. Not my side, but I know of those. And to this day, that mom is still doing the same thing, and your daughters are doing it, and you're okay with it. So our generation, my generation, because mine is a little younger than Joe's, but I think when the ball started dropping and things were accepted more by how that person was raised, which goes back to the last show that we had about, being taught certain things with both parents or father or mother figures in the household. I feel like it's passed down that way. That's me.
I agree with that. I think, that when women are teaching their daughters and they're teaching their sons or men and vice versa, you got to teach them how to treat people on both sides, not just what you should get out the situation, right? And I think the art of that is being lost a lot with the parents, and then with social media and what the kids and men are seeing. Like when we was growing up, it became a thing where men started calling women bitches and hoes, right? And that was acceptable.
Yeah, I made a song about it.
You know what I'm saying? And so, right, women started to accept during my time being called that, right?
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, you could never, you couldn't do it, right? A woman had to go ahead to slap the shit out of you if you ever called her a bitch or called her a hoe.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was okay for a woman to slap you.
And my brothers and my cousins finna handle
You see what I'm
it.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So if a woman slapped you for calling her a bitch, right? A dude back in the day would stand there and take that because he knew he stepped out of line, right? During my time in the late 80s, early 90s, right? It became one of them things where, when Snoop Dogg and them all started making it cool, right? A woman started calling herself that. The music started to change, and then it started to become acceptable. And so now when a man is saying that, it's a cool thing, it's just a slang thing to say, but it still was derogatory. We watered down what the true essence of how to treat our women, right? Through music and made it. We said it was cool, but it became it is uncool at this stage in our life. Because right now you still listen to some old cats that grew up with me, but like that bitch and that hoe, you know what I'm saying? And nobody says nobody grimace at all. Because you know exactly what you're talking about. Because people can say, well, it could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, and
We can
I
be
get
a good way
that,
and a
and I'm
bad
gonna
way.
tell you what happened. The generation now is gonna say, "Well, hold up," because cheating in the next room wasn't our generation. That was yours.
Mhm.
Or knocking on another woman's door saying, "That's my man that I'm taking care of that you messing with." So there, what is it? It's morning. Now it's time for us to say goodbye, or saving all my love for you, meaning
Taylor Murdoch, yeah.
to a married man. So it's some things that they saw back then,
Yeah,
and they can hit us with, "Well, hold up, yeah, I wouldn't know better."
exactly.
And they do. That's something that they do to us. Like they'll hit us with some stuff. I can't say that was right. I can't say this is right. I think more so for me, music back then, they necessarily didn't go. They didn't do what the song was saying.
And I don't like using the music point on this only because art is an imitation of life. That could just be what was starting to be popular amongst people and how you handle them. So it still goes back to society and how society does it.
But I'm saying we
music
was
is
not.
just a
I'm gonna be
reflection of that.
honest, bro. I was not calling a woman a bitch or a hoe until Too Short.
I mean, but
And that's the first person that popped in my head when you said it was too short.
Man.
And Lil Kim.
But I'm saying
I get that point.
Okay.
But I'm getting how the message is getting spread out there. I'm just saying I'm not so much putting it so solely on music.
It's not just music. Yeah,
it was how folks was growing up seeing people handle women. So it's like now it's so comfortable for me. I should make it in a song, or I'm imitating the life that I will live. So I'm with you as far as it being
like
mass marketed and sent
like
out
right now
to
when I
be
listen
normal in other places. But
like right now for me, right, I cringe if I hear a dude say call a woman a bitch or a hoe. But I also cringe when I hear a woman call a dude a ninja when she's describing him to or talking about him to another person.
Oh, even in general.
Even in general, I cringe when I like.
Let me ask you. I have to ask this question.
Sure.
Men, what's the issue? Well, yeah, you don't call a woman a bitch, but
I do not.
I guess if somebody hear this who's a guy, men can call a female a bitch, but if a female call a man a bitch, that is a huge no-no. Why? Like what makes it just horribly ugly when it's going toward a man than when it's toward a woman?
Wait, when he says what?
A man's called a bitch
from a woman? Okay.
You said it's horribly wrong if a man or a woman
if a woman called a dude to be
so it's
so
more it's like
really bad.
it's more lenient toward a man call a woman bitch. But when a woman call a man a bitch, that's a whole nother ball game. Why? Why is it treated
because the
different?
meaning of it is different.
I was going to say you correlate that to a female. It's like you call them a female.
Yeah, but like I said, and like you said, yeah, boy, it's complete. It's completely different because when you look up the word bitch, what is the definition of the word bitch?
Female dog.
And the thing is, they need to change that definition because a female dog, one thing I could say, they loyal as hell, and they are too sweet, too good babies to be.
That's not why they use B. Because your dog is gonna be loyal. Yes, it is, but you're then resorting her to what a lot of breeders would breed on. You are breedable. You're not a woman. You feel me? And you're here to F. You're not here to say stuff. You're not here to have an opinion. Be loyal and get F.
Gotcha.
That's why they say B. It's not so much about her loyalty.
Right. And so I think at the end of the day, it's self-explanatory why a man take offense to it, right? You know, when someone says that to him, whether man or female, says that to him, right? Men don't take counter to be calling a woman, be calling a punk.
I just say killing his manhood.
Yeah, because you calling me a punk.
Yeah, and if you think about it, you're referring to a woman. If you just taking the animal lovers like we are, if you taking us out of it, you're referring to her as the lowest form of a female, one that's just breedable.
And
Because they relate bees to horses and all types of stuff.
Let me say this: if for women listen to our show and it's gonna rewatch this show, right? Make this a clip. Have you ever called a man a bitch that you respected and you love?
Yeah.
I have to answer that. And I would have to say yes, I have. And that was that, and I'll say his name because again, he's okay with it. It was Chris.
Chris.
When we had the situation, it was domestic violence situation, and of course, he was the victim. And because they locked me up actually on my birthday. But fast forward, my court date was domestic violence month. And so because he ran his mouth and said what happened, I called him a bitch. And I love him. I loved him. I respected him. He just ran his mouth. And so because he should have shut up and not said anything, because now I do. I'd be like, what's up, little bitch? But I love him. So yeah.
But Denise, I'm gonna say this to you though, right? Yes, you do. But women, right? I don't know what you and Chris said, so I'm not gonna step on that part of it. But I'm gonna say
because he was a little bitch. He ran his mouth.
Okay, I got that again. That's you, right? Again, I'm not gonna go there with you because I'm not gonna. That's between y'all. But what I'm saying is, you wouldn't have said that to me.
You said.
Yes. But the point that I'm getting to is there are certain people, women, going to say that too.
Well, I would have never said that
they
to
would
him.
not. So even if, go ahead.
Chris was a you, real talk.
Yes, but you knew you could get away with that because of what he had did. You knew you could, because if Chris was,
he probably wanted to beat my ass when I said that. He don't like it. He can't stand it. He hates it. But the fact is, I didn't like when I was in court for domestic violence. I hated the fact that I got this on my record. So it is what it is. What I said to you, I don't have a reason to say it to you. But you asked if you love that person and respect the person. I love him and I respected him. So I was just answering your question.
Yes, like I said, I thank you for answering. But I'm just going to say this to me, and this is just me and my ego, right? A woman was never going to disrespect me, no matter where we are, what's going on, to that degree. Because if I'm with you, I could be mad as hell at you or whatever, but there's certain things, Denise, or a woman that I'm with that I love and care about, I'm not crossing that line regardless because it's you. But when a person crossed that line, right? Excuse me, the nephew. But when a person crossed that line with me, that's because you know you can, and to me, you've lost a certain level of respect that I demand from you. Because
now that makes more sense. I lost a certain level because I did lose a certain level of respect.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So we're not on
anything.
Because again, when I love and care about you, I don't give a damn what it is. I'm not crossing that line with you. But when I don't give a fuck about you no more, right? Whether you come or go, that the quorum has left me. So whenever a woman goes to that level and calls a man a bitch, nephew, and Denise, and anybody who's listening, she's lost something there for you, bro.
This is why a slight push.
That's true. I did lose.
Disagree with the point of B being that level of I lost respect.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like it's a small difference in how you're valuing it in your relationship. Okay. For you, that is never going to be a standard to where you will even try to meet to, because you know what it's going to be after it's said.
Yes.
But I think a lot of dudes have that type of threshold. Like, and I've been on record for saying it online.
Mm.
There is, I don't value so many words the same. I value how you said it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, if I know it's in a different fashion, or like how Miss Denise would just be talking, cool. I'm not taking that like that's a slight against my character. It's a difference with how you delivering it in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You calling me that to demean me in my manhood, I'm with you 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. But at the same time, that's why I was saying for a few dudes, I ain't gonna say this is most dudes. I ain't even gonna say this is some. For a few dudes like me, I know I've been called that before, but I also know in regard I was called that.
Mm-hmm.
And to go back to Chris' point, I mean, I'm sure now it's not the same way as it was then, because it wasn't delivered the same way it was then.
Mm-hmm.
I think when someone is delivering something to you, because you can say something positive and it be a backhanded compliment. You feel me? You can say something mean and it really be the truth. So for me, I have to really identify in what way are you doing this to me, and is it past me just being hurt?
That's
how
I'm gonna say this, right? And Denise, she gonna relate to this 1000%, right? There's babies and there's dogs, right? If you cross that line with Denise and you say dog, right? It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? No matter what context or what it is, but hold on. That's what that is. That's a line of disrespect. She's going to disown you. But you see what I'm saying? So I know not to cross that line. You see what I'm saying? And I cross many lines with you. But that's when I'm not crossing. And I don't care about them like that. But I understand that's her line. That's why I say a woman who values you, I don't give a damn what it is. They're not crossing that line unless they don't lost the respect for you and they're okay with what happens afterwards.
I agree, Joe.
That's my
point. Yeah, I agree. You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, bro, a woman is not saying that to me.
Because they already know up front how you feel.
Yes, because, bro, it's going to be a look and I'm out. That's it. Because you have lost you've lost what I felt you should have for me and what I bring to the goddamn table. And you will never get a chance to do that shit to me again. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't treat a woman. I don't call you ninjas and I don't call you bitches and I don't call you hoes. I could be mad as hell at you. But those are things I would never desecrate a woman with from my words. I would never spew that towards her. You see what I'm saying? Now, I may say some other shit, but I'm not going to say that to her. Because I know those words I can come back from almost anything that I say, but that you can't come back from. If I call a woman a bitch or I call her a hoe, you can't come back from that.
Someone said from man to man, being called a bitch is fighting words. Is that true?
Or you tell somebody to suck your what's the name?
Yeah. Those are fighting words for me.
Fade real quick.
But like I said, for me at this stage in my life, I very rarely find myself in a situation where a dude want to call me a bitch. Because I'm not going to carry myself and disrespect a man where he need to call me a bitch. You see what I'm saying?
The only time at that point, we kind of already know what it is.
Yes, what I'm saying. But there are certain things in life where you put yourself when you get a certain age, bro, that you don't even put yourself in those kind of situations where those kind of situations are going to flare up with grown men, right? I don't hang in rooms where a grown man want to call you a bitch unless you're infringed on. Anytime at this stage in my life, right? Only time you're going to be called that if you have infringed on that man's boundaries in some shape, form, or fashion. That's with his family or his livelihood. That's the only time you're going to get a man to engage you at this stage. Like, we ain't looking for no fight.
Yeah, because you already know if it's antagonizing, it's not going
to
bubble up.
Men that are older and mature, bro, we're not looking for a fight. We want to nod our head. What's up, big dog? You good, man? You know, blah, blah, blah. And we keep it moving. Anybody, bro, I'm too old to be out here trying to fight. I heal up very slow. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to get my ass whooped. I ain't trying to whoop nobody's ass. Okay? I'm not. I get no kudos. I done whooped enough ass and got enough ass whooping from people. I don't need that shit no more in my life. I don't. I want to see brothers do good. I don't want to fight you. I want to say, how can I help you? What can we do? How can we make this money together? Or what can I do for you to build a legacy or for you to help you build your family? That's what we're talking about. If you on any other shit like that, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, me too.
Joe, what does your shirt say?
What does it say, nephew? I can't read. I don't remember.
Oh, dude, I got a bootleg my glasses. Hold on. It says turn over to the side.
What does it say? It's one shirt that I made.
I do this thing I call whatever the book I want. Look at you.
I wish I had a chest like that, so when I wear it, you can read my. Okay, I like that. I want one of those.
You can get it at joelockett.com. It's one of my shirts I made a long time ago.
I like that.
Whatever the book I want.
No, she's telling me buy me, get me the shirt.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Because you heard I said Joe Lockett, and she said again,
I like that.
This woman here. All right, y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow Denise. She's on her page right now at DNISE. So y'all follow her out there on her pages. Denise, I was very serious about this month. We got, I think, 2 more Wednesdays.
Yes. I'll take care of that tonight and shoot it over
to happen this Wednesday or next Wednesday, please, on the show. All women panel. live in studio. Make that happen. Appreciate you coming into the show, baby. I love you. If you're serious about Friday, hit me up later. We can figure out what we want to do.
What the hell? Hold up. Because I want people to hear this. What you mean if I'm serious? You said something about taking me out Friday. I said I want to be taken out Friday.
You wanted to go out.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say I wanted to go out. I ain't no big. I ain't no big deal.
So you didn't say nothing about taking me out Friday.
I said I would. Whether you know what I'm saying, it ain't no big deal if we do or don't. Man. But if that's what you want to do, we good. Go back and rewind and take, because I said I ain't asking.
Y'all niggas worship him.
Right. Go back and rewind and take, because I said I ain't asking shit. Did you remember me saying that? I don't ask.
Yeah, you said that you're telling me.
Yeah. I said I tell. I didn't say I was telling you. But go ahead.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll just stay home with Tyson and Zena, and we'll eat a freaking pizza.
Okay.
Made of a heart or some shit. I mean, I don't have a dude.
Do the
I ain't got a woman.
Gotta do the journal.
Okay, we'll talk.
We're gonna do Marcos.
Okay, we'll talk.
I love Marcos.
We'll talk.
You know, y'all took me on a date. I had it where I had been on a date, and he actually came, picked me up, and took me on a date. I mean,
I did. And it was great. But like I said, if there's something that we need to do, we'll call and talk after the show. The conversation ain't gonna change, but we'll talk about it.
Y'all ain't beating these allegations. I got you.
Ain't no allegations. Either they'll see us out together, we won't be.
That's my brother. They can go to hell and kiss all ass.
Like I said, they can see us out together, they won't, man. I don't give a damn. I'm single. I don't give a damn what they think. It's cool. Anyway, y'all have a great day. We will see you guys tomorrow. Me and Denise may go out for Valentine's Day. I don't know. Y'all have a good one. You stupid.